We've got flags and banners, and if you mind your manners, we might even get to standards and what they represent. So just take my voice's hand and we'll both try to understand how this Vexilla Logic podcast could be flagged for content. Flagged for content.
What's up, Vex Heads? Welcome to episode 9 of Flagged for Content. It's the only podcast that never forgets this opening bit. And as usual, just a few housekeeping things to get out of the way up top here. First thing is, I know I plug our website a lot, flagged.rocks, which has like all of our links to pretty much everything. But I wanted to start plugging a few of those things individually. The first one being the Patreon. So we do have a Patreon. It's not very fleshed out right now. The only thing I really have to offer are ad-free episodes. So if you get, annoyed with the ads at the beginning and in the middle, when I remember to drop them in, then go ahead and check that out. It's only $1 a month. I didn't really want to, I'm not trying to make bank off of it yet if I don't have too much to offer, but I will start to get a few more things in there, a few little solo episodes, probably like 10-minute snips, things like that. And yeah, so if that's something that you're interested in and, you can spare $1, I may move it up to $2 if I start doing anything more fancy. But then, yeah, go ahead and check that out. It is on our website, or you can just search Flagged for Content on Patreon. The next thing was, I'm going to start getting merch ready fairly soon. I sent off a test design for a flag to a company here in the US that does those by mail. So I think that should be shipping out to me soon. So I've got a new logo. I'm going to throw it up on the Instagram today. So check that out. It's going to be on most of the merch and stuff going forward. And I have to thank our Instagram contest winner. As you guys know, do a contest on Instagram every week with one of my personal flags. I finally got the flagpole set up, so that's nice. I can put it on that instead of awkwardly holding it and trying to pretend to hide behind it or whatever. But if you get that correct, then you get a shout out at the top of the next episode. And this week, or this episode rather, that was at flags in50. And that is at flags _ 50. But it's Flags in 50. It's this guy. I've been following him for a bit. He has a really good Instagram where he has flags on a flagpole that I'm frankly jealous of, like a real full size one. And he tells you about them in 50 seconds or less. He's also got a really good YouTube channel, which I think is linked from his Instagram. So go check that out. He's doing a thing right now where for next month, for September, it's his second year on YouTube. And to celebrate that, he's having fans request flags for upcoming videos in September. So if you go to either his Instagram or his YouTube, you'll find the video where he's talking about all of that I just said. And if you comment by August 21st, so just a couple days from now, you've got a pretty good chance that he will do a video on that flag. So that's very cool. Thanks, Flags in 50, for supporting our show. It's really cool to be fans of people who are fans of you back. So thanks for the nice comments as well. So, and speaking of Instagram, thanks to everyone who I put out like a call, I guess, for, what are some weird flags with some weird creatures or people or whatever on them that you guys can find. And you guys stepped up. So awesome. Thanks for all that. They are going to be used during this episode and an upcoming episode with the same guest. And speaking of that, I'll move into who the guest is, even though I know I'll say it in like 1 minute. But we have Kevin Heyman on from Supernatural Selection, a very cool podcast that I'm a huge fan of, which drops on Saturdays. So tomorrow, as you're listening to this. And yeah, Kevin and I, this is going to be a little bit of a different episode from our norm, but we go through a few different flags. I don't know if it's the most I've done, but these are basically just weird ones, as you probably guessed from what I said about the Instagram thing. And Kevin is hilarious. I'm super happy to have him on. We had a ton of fun on this one. And sorry that it went a little long and I'm not making it any shorter with this intro. But yeah, without further ado, and since I forgot to say this part in the original recording, ladies, gentlemen, others, we have got a great guest for you today. You know him from digging through your garbage. You know him from his GoFundMe, which has been plugged on this very show. And, obviously, you know him from the Supernatural Selection podcast. It's Kevin the Bastard!
Dr. Kevin the Bastard Esquire Senior Jr. Hello!
What's up, man? How you doing?
I am doing fantastic, man. Just happy to be alive and not currently under government surveillance.
Right. Yeah, I think a lot of us are kind of feeling that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, full behind the scenes. We were recording this on August 10th, about, 2 or 3 days after someone very important has gone under government surveillance.
Yes,
So,
yes, they have.
indeed.
I honestly know what that looks like. Our podcast was being listened to a lot at Langley.
Oh, really? And
Yes.
Could you describe exactly what's at Langley for the listeners?
The headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Investigations, actually. They were very interested in the podcast after the moon episodes, actually.
Okay, so you guys
Which
may have
is-
been onto something.
Yeah, I was a little concerned about that. I was like, what the hell did we get right? Oh, no.
Yeah, you
So-
went over, I was going to say, first off, for the listener, I am a huge fan of Kevin's podcast, Supernatural
Thank you.
Selection.
Thank you.
You guys all should be too. But yeah, they've gone through several really moon episodes in various ways or whatever. And
You could say we're over the moon.
you could say. And yeah, so you got a few Langley listens after that, I guess. So
We did, which I kind of think Mike's theory about the hologram moon might be what got that the moon's not even there.
yeah, I was gonna say, because then you're picking apart the episode and being like, all right, so what thing that we said was the thing?
Oh yeah, no, I listened to both episodes like 3 or 4 times, going, "What the hell did we? It can't be the hollow. It just can't be the hollow moon." And now I'm sitting here going, well, maybe it is the hollow moon.
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, it's got to be.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just weird.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin is somebody. Kevin, you personally are someone that I've been trying to get on the show for a good minute now.
And I've been wanting to be on the show for a good minute.
I know it never really matched up until now. For better or worse, but I'm glad that I've got you on this one because I've kind of been building this episode for a while. But before we get into the flags, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit because you are, I think, one of the only people I know from still lives in Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
And I know they have had a lot of flag. We talked about it on last week's episode, actually, the Mississippi flag, the old and the new. I was just wondering, how I guess universal has the adoption of the new one been versus are there a lot of people that still fly the old one? Because Mississippi is going to Mississippi.
It is what it is. It definitely is what it is. We're Southern, but more so, for lack of a better term. And the Mississippi state flag was adopted, basically, the original was adopted during Reconstruction for the obvious reasons you can think of. And the replacement, the Stennis flag, was the original design, which is what we have. It's, the magnolia with the circle of stars around it.
Yeah.
But it was I think it was white with a blue or red bar on it. I don't remember. But it was put forward by someone whose parents were very, let's just call them supportive of the old flag originally.
Okay, right.
And the Stennis flag
It's a nice way to
was
put it.
meant to move beyond that. And while they didn't go with the Stennis flag, they went with a version of it, which it's still got the red and blue colors in it from the original flag, which I think is just kind of like the old guard's middle finger.
Sure.
But the basic idea was we just had to move beyond that rebel flag.
Yeah,
is
for
what
sure.
it amounts to. And here's the thing. It passed with an overwhelming majority vote.
Yeah.
But there are holdouts.
Yes, I read about this when I was doing the research for last week's episode. There are a lot of people that wanted to come up to a revote because they say, like, well, we were really only given the option of this new flag or nothing or something like that.
Well, that's what it amounts to is we want to revote because we lost.
Okay.
It's got nothing to do with, we didn't have no options. It's got nothing to do with options. It's got everything to do with you want a symbol of hate on your flag.
Yeah, that's, I think, what the rest of us
There wasn't
assumed.
an option with a swastika, god dang it.
No, but,
Yeah.
you know, there could have been. I did really like the one with the giant mosquito in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
There-
yeah.
Yeah, my favorite was the mosquito, and then someone did one that's just a big pothole in the middle of a road.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, that's really specific to Jackson.
Okay.
In that
Yeah.
there's a pothole on the street I used to live on in South Jackson that has a refrigerator in the pothole.
Wait. Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Like a full-size...
refrigerator, yes.
Okay.
We live
Okay.
in hell, essentially. Jackson is hell. There is no money not being funneled into a corrupt government official, so the roads aren't being fixed. So it's just a nightmare. This is like, I don't know. I don't want to say Detroit because it's been done, but like this is definitely like Somalia during the war down here. It is insane. We are currently in a fight with the mayor over, well, do you want trash pickup or crooked trash pickup or no trash pickup? So it's our government here in Jackson is insane.
Jesus
So-
Christ. Yeah, no, it sounds
Yeah.
like it. You get your choices of, like, well, do you want one amenity or the other? It's like, well, no,
Yeah.
we should get all of them.
Yeah. It's going to look like the airport from The Fifth Element soon, with just the giant wall of garbage behind them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's what it sounds like. How many,
Yeah.
I'm trying to search it now, but how many people live in Jackson?
Oh, geez. Well, it was more before, let me say that. 163,778 as of the 2020 census.
Yeah, that's what I got too. And you say it's shrinking rapidly because of no stores?
Yeah, everybody's moving out of Jackson because you can't drive on the roads and you're probably going to get shot.
I guess those are pretty good reasons.
Like, it's August, we've just had our 89th homicide. Yeah.
Fun.
People from Atlanta are scared to come here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was going to say, Atlanta's a city I know well, being based here in Chattanooga. It's
Right.
not too far. Jackson I know less well. Anytime
You
I
don't
drive
wanna.
through... Yeah, anytime I drive through Mississippi, it's usually to go to New Orleans, and it's like, I drive through mostly Alabama and then Meridian, Mississippi, and then I at some point get to
55
Louisiana.
south.
Yep.
Yep. I know the way.
I was
know
going to
the
say,
way
yeah,
well.
you know the route.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Meridian's like the biggest city in Mississippi that I've been to. I've never been to
Oh,
Jackson
wow.
or...
Honestly, I would recommend visiting Jackson, but not staying in Jackson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I mean, here's some fun stuff. You can, visit people. There's lots of nice little hidden places to go, but I really wouldn't recommend staying in a hotel here if you want to leave with your car and your life.
Yeah, and your, not just your life, but like both your kidneys
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So-
I guess like my main question though is like how like is the new flag, has it been like largely adopted, or are there still a lot
Oh,
of people
yeah.
that are flying the old one?
No,
Or kind of
here's the
50-50.
thing. Here's the thing you really have to bear in mind about Mississippi is we are majority African American, ruled by a very small group of Caucasians in the state government, and we had an and even most of the Caucasians I know voted to replace the flag, but there's some folks.
Yeah.
They have some very, very strong opinions about the flag.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's most of the Caucasians that you
Yeah.
know, which is probably
Yeah, well,
a
I mean, like
little
here
bit of
in
a self-selected
Jackson-
group.
Here in Jackson, there's a huge support for the current Mississippi state flag. We
Dude, I
love
love the
flag.
new flag.
Yeah.
We talked about it last week. Yeah.
The only way it got passed officially was whatever flag we adopted had to have "In God We Trust" on it.
And had to not have the Confederate battle flag.
Yes.
Those are the two rules that I looked up.
Yes. And even if they bring back the old flag, they're going to have to find a way to write "In God We Trust" on it. So,
right. Yeah. Yeah. That's, I guess, true, at least according to the current rules and everything.
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. You guys are one of three. I did the research for this last week, but Mississippi, Georgia has "In God We Trust, and then Florida has "In God We Trust." So you guys kind of make like a nice little almost kind of line there.
Yeah, it's like the Bible Belt if the pants wearing the belt fell down.
Exactly. And the Florida's hanging out.
Oh, yeah, man. The Florida is like all out in the water. The kids are screaming. People are running away from the pool screaming, "Stop that horrible man!"
Yeah, no, it's a bit like that. "In God We Trust," but in belts, no.
Yeah, no. We have no faith in belts. Not at all.
All right, man. Well, yeah, no, I was legitimately, especially having done the episode last week on the Mississippi flag, among a few others. Just generally curious because, like I said, you're one of the few people, maybe the only person I know, quote unquote, know in Mississippi. So yeah, I just want to get your take on that. But
well, it's a silent majority that loves it and a very vocal minority that hates it. So
that definitely tracks with what I know of not just Mississippi, but like the U.S.
Yeah, basically.
And I think with that out of the way, we'll go ahead and get into some of the flags that we're going to talk about today.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
So, yeah, the way that this normally works, and as I said in the intro, recorded up top again. As I said in the intro, we are going to have a little bit of a different episode today where it's not going to be so much just describe the flag and then we'll talk about it on its merits, things like that. I usually get through about 5 or 6 flags going through that format. We might get through as many as 8 to 10 today, just depending. But I had you on for a specific reason, and that's because on your show, Supernatural Selection, you are so good at getting into the heads of these like cryptids and weird creatures and aliens and like whatever the case may be. That's like the, center piece of the episode that I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a different format with you today. It's not going to be too far of a departure.
Right.
We're still going to go over the flags, describe them, all that. But I wanted to get into some, like, honestly, just some goofy shit with you.
Sure. Well, I'm also a graphic designer, so I can tear these things apart with that, too.
Oh, man. I didn't even know that. I did not even know that.
Oh, yeah.
No.
This is going to be great.
No, that is perfect. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and send you the first flag that I wanted to talk to you about today.
Oh no.
Yes. So, normally the first flag of the day, I will describe sight unseen, and then I'll have you kind of guess what it is. There's no way in hell that you're going to guess this one. So I think we'll just go straight into the part of the episode where you describe the flags, and then we can kind of talk about that. So, yeah, Kevin, would you care to describe whatever this is?
What we have is a lovely red field in the northeast half of the flag, and then the southwestern portion is blue. Very lovely color choices. And then there appears to be some sort of abomination on the flag. Some form of yellow, spiny, punk rock mohawk thing drawn in MS Paint, clutching a vine of golf balls. Which I'm just going to call this the Mar-Largo Beast. What am I looking at? I mean, like, maybe an anteater combined with one of the critters.
One of the critters from...
Critters.
Fuck.
The movie
I am
Critters.
missing this reference. I don't know if I know the movie Critters.
Oh, you got to see it.
I probably will watch it tonight if it has anything to do with this flag.
Oh, God. It's like a hedgehog and a critter had a love child and just let it loose on a golf course, and this is the result.
Yeah, I love your description of the golf balls. I'm pretty sure.
I know it's grapes.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be grapes.
I know it's grapes, but it's not grapes.
I like the idea that he's just like the like, you know, maintenance guy or whatever on the golf course that just goes around and like
Yeah, this is Bill Murray's character from Caddyshack in like a Disney film.
Yeah, no, spot on, more or less.
Yeah,
he's even down to kind of like the facial expression a little bit, just like like I'm
right.
like I'm a little bored of this. I'm a little angry that I have to do this.
Can we talk about the fact that its claws are covered in blood?
We can absolutely. That's why I brought you on here, man, to talk about stuff like that.
Yeah, its claws are red, which implies to me murder.
Uh-huh.
It has killed man or beast, and if it's Bill Murray's character, it's obviously killed the groundhog.
It's killed beast, yes.
Yes.
A beast versus beast match, I guess, in that case.
Yes. It's very much, I don't know, I guess I could see a luchador coming out draped in this.
Oh, dude. Yeah, totally. Especially like if he already had like his own mohawk and then just throw on the suit, like that goes perfectly. I didn't even think of the mohawk aspect until you totally called it.
Yeah, he's definitely got like a Sex Pistols vibe going.
Okay, yeah. It does not look like he gives a fuck what you think about him carrying these grapes.
I tell you who else didn't give a fuck what I think. The person that made this flag.
No.
The art is this is the winner of a school contest.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, they did not give a fuck what anybody thought about this flag. I'll send you now the seal, like the coat of arms that goes along with it, which is widely the same thing, except that it's got a little bit more like angry eyes or just a little bit more. Sorry, go on.
The art's better, but it's still an abomination unto the Lord. I don't know how else to put it. It's better but worse. In a lot of ways. Yeah.
I think the main differences are like the claws look a little less claw-y.
Yes.
And the eye is a little bit more like defined and kind of fixed toward the top left.
Yes, he's looking up to God, like, what have you done? And it's less claws and more of, girl, we gonna go out.
Yeah, this one is more like, hey, I brought you these grapes.
He's sassy.
He's more like, hey, yeah, like it's an I Love Lucy episode or something. He's like, hey, I brought you these grapes. You want to step on them? Huh? You gonna step on these?
You better shove these down your bra.
It's very like offering, like, huh?
Yes. It's much more of an angry child trying to appease a father that it doesn't want to appease.
Oh my God,
but it's got to.
There's like, a lot of that. Wrapped up in the facial expression.
You won't take me to the zoo unless I apologize. Here, have some fucking grapes.
Yeah, here's some grapes. Can we please go to the zoo?
Yeah. And I want this in the zoo. I want it to go to the zoo so I can see it in the zoo.
Yeah, I want this animal in the zoo, and I want this sign to be on its cage.
Mm-hmm.
And I want it to be carrying grapes at all times.
Oh yeah, no, just taped into the mouth.
If it's not, I don't care for it. I'll go ahead and say what this is the flag of, just for the listeners who are probably desperately trying to look this up.
I'm desperately wanting to know.
Actually, yeah. Do you have any idea, like what like country or
I can go
part
for
of the world
region?
Region that works.
This just as a guess, I'm going like Eastern European, somewhere near Russia.
And you're spot on.
Oh,
it's
wow.
Relatively close to Russia, but this is the and I'm sure I will pronounce this wrong, but Yezhov in Czech Republic.
Hell yeah, I nailed that.
Yeah, you absolutely did, dude. It's spelled like Jez with a little V over it.
Right.
And then OV. So I think it's like Yezhov or Jezhov. I think Czech J's are like Y's. Sure. In German, it was Yeshov. So probably something like that.
Yeah. It definitely has this is the new country feel to it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There was a graphic designer purchased for this.
I hope so. Yeah, or annexed for this or something. Yeah. But no, I tried my best to look up the origins of this one. I couldn't find shit. So
it kind of lends credence to my school child winning a contest idea.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Well, I have a pet hedgehog, and he's fucking pissed all the time, and I try to feed him grapes, and he's angry about it.
Well, yeah. I want the world to know how much I hate my animal.
Yeah. Okay, little Timashev, put that in a drawing. All right, here it is.
You put Reggie on there. You just do that.
Oh, dude, I was gonna ask you to name him.
Oh, it's Reggie.
I think we got Reggie.
Yeah.
I think we already got it.
It's Reginald the Angry Hedgehog.
Reginald the Yeah. Reginald the Hedgehog. I was trying to do a thing there that almost worked and didn't, so I ditched. But yeah, Reggie the Hedgie. That definitely works. We'll do that. That works.
The golfing bastard at the end of it.
Yes. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot more. I say this on my show all the time. I don't have a whole lot more to say on Reggie, so we might need to move on unless you got more thoughts on him.
Only thing I'm gonna say is I like the actual official version here on the seal. It's great. I love it. There's a lot of character there. It's pissed off. It's like looking up, like he's looking at Russia. Like, bring it.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know I just said I don't have much more, but like to your point of the claws being covered in blood on the actual flag version, whereas this one it looks more like they're like toenails. On this one, it looks more like he like painted his nails and like treated himself for a day or something.
Oh
right?
yeah, no,
Like,
he had a fantastic day out and then came home, and this is the expression of what he found at home.
Yeah, he had a pedicure and he bought some grapes and he was like, "All right, Mom, I hope you're fucking happy." At this point,
He comes home, Mom's lying on the couch with a bottle of scotch. It's like, God damn it.
Exactly. All right, man. We're gonna move on to our next one.
Sure.
And I will send you the flag of... Well, I'll send you the flag and you can describe it.
Okay. Oh, Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is what I'd like to call a biblically accurate wheat farmer.
Okay, yeah.
In that, okay, again, we've got a line down the center. Top east, northeast portion is red. Southwest portion is yellow. And then you have this weird, I don't know, pinwheel of leg with a face, a winged head coming out, and like some fucking grains sticking out of the head.
Yeah.
And honestly, the fact that they're coming out of like the tri-crotch.
I was just going to ask you, yep.
It's wheat coming out of tri-crotch, so... I'm going to say that this flag represents some form of yeast infection with a biblically accurate human.
And you know, you'd be exactly right. That's exactly what this flag... No, actually, hold on. Let me check my notes. Oh, no, sorry, that was the next one. This is actually the flag of Sicily.
Sicily? Well, I'd like to apologize to the people of Sicily, both for my comments on your flag and your flag.
Don't honestly, don't apologize to them. We don't have any listeners in Sicily, so it's like,
okay.
Don't even worry about
like,
it.
It's the wheat coming out of the tri-crotch that really...
It's that, exactly.
It's like, is that supposed to be a penis?
You tell me, man.
They're shapely legs.
There's not a whole lot on this one either. There's a lot more information on this one than there is on the last one I showed you.
Yeah.
Still a little scant.
Yeah, well, the head kind of reminds me of a winged green man.
It's supposed to be a gorgonion. Do you know... I mean, you deal in your show with all sorts of weird creatures. Do you know what a gorgonion?
I know what a gorgon is.
Okay, so what's a gorgon?
A gorgon is basically like a Greek myth-type monster. Oh, good Lord, what's her name?
You got it.
Medusa was one of the Gorgons.
Yep, and that's exactly what this is supposed to be.
Okay, well...
Yeah, the head anyway. Not the legs,
head,
because I don't remember Medusa having multiple legs and like weird wheat crotches, but...
No, I don't remember that at all. But it does remind me of like those little paper dolls we used to make as a kid where you would make like a leg wheel and put them with a brad through the body and spin it so it looks like they're running in the Flintstones.
Yep, exactly.
So,
I have one of my best friends just had a kid recently, and I was going to, just kind of as practice, like design a royal standard for the child, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
And I included what this is called as a triskelion, which is the three legs, the tri meaning three.
Right.
Skeleton, I guess, means legs or something.
Sure.
Relates to that anyway. And I was asking my friend, I was like, well, what is like, I know he's a month old, but what does he like to do, et cetera, et cetera. And he was like, he likes to kick and he likes to fart. So I basically made a triskelion where it's the three legs like this. Yeah. And then instead of where you see the little grain things coming out, I just put like air blasts.
Fart clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it kind of works the same. Like it almost like I can't tell if I'm working backwards from the fact that I did that and then now I'm looking at this. But the wheat things definitely look like little dicks or like little something coming out between the legs, especially the bottommost one.
Yes.
I guess because it's like right below the head and the head's like facing the correct way and everything.
Uh-huh. You know, I'm not eating any cereal made from these grains. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. So, Kellogg's, just give this one a pass.
Yeah,
It's just so... Like, the designer of this flag definitely had a fetish.
Oh, yeah.
And we're looking at the results.
Oh, yeah.
And, we try not to kink shame on our show.
Same here, yeah.
But I'm going to kink shame. What the hell?
Dude, the only kink shaming I'm going to do is the wheat. Like, what are you doing with that? What are you doing with that? Where are you putting that?
Yeah. Where's it going, buddy?
I
don't have a lot to say on this one other than yikes.
Yeah, this one is kind of like, I think even more than the last one, like a little bit the stuff that nightmares are made out of.
Yes. Like, okay, I want you to imagine say it's the 3rd century BCE.
Okay.
You're tending your field. You got your sheep around you. You hear the sound of horns and something like the sky is cracking open. You look up, and this thing is coming down at you face first with the legs and the wheat spinning, and it just screams, "Be not afraid!"
Yeah, dude, this one is like the, shit, you're from Mississippi, so you might know. But like the way that like the seraphim are described in the Bible and shit, how they're just like spinning wheels. Yes, it's exactly that, right?
Yes, it's like if you stuck a human in a kaleidoscope and it somehow lived.
Yeah, I think this one is more unsettling than the last one because like one, the last guy just wanted to help; he was bringing you grapes. But two, this one like the face is looking directly at you, and like. There's almost like an intent kind of thing to it, whereas the hedgehog was just like going about his merry way. This one seems to know something.
I'm gonna have nightmares about this one.
Yeah, and that's for the host of Supernatural Selection, it takes a bit to probably give you nightmares.
Oh yeah, because I'm just picturing this thing in like fully rendered CGI 3D spinning legs.
Oh yeah, like as a GIF.
Glad tidings.
Yes, spinning all around and almost like the message gets into your brain without the mouth even moving.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, how did that happen?
This is the kind of thing that will make you become a Buddhist. Like, I'm leaving whatever religion I'm in if this thing comes to me. The end.
Yeah, regardless of what it may be.
Yeah, what's that? You're the god of atheism? Fine, I'm done.
Okay, deal. Like, whatever you want me to... Okay, just this way? Well, I can't tell what way you want me to go because your legs are just spinning both ways. Okay, I'll go over here. All right, great. Okay. And then I turn to stone. Okay, turn to stone. I got it. Okay. And then do what with the wheat? Okay.
Yeah, no, we're done. We're done.
I'm stoned now.
I'm not putting the wheat there.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Why are your legs made of tinier legs? Yeah, just horrifying things. Man, got a lot out of this one. Okay.
That one's pretty fucking frightening, honestly. And believe it or not, Sicily is the largest entity. Well, actually, it may not be politically the largest entity that we're going over today, but it will be the most well-known.
Oh, good.
I think most people have heard of Sicily, the island.
A
lot of these other ones, maybe not as much.
And I've met like 2 Sicilians, and do you know how I know they were Sicilians?
How's that?
They kept telling me constantly.
That makes sense. I thought you were going to say that they were in constant motion and that their head was on
they
a
had 3
fixed
rotating
swivel.
legs
Yeah.
behind their heads and just wheat everywhere. It was great. Had to clean the store. It was awful, actually.
Yeah, didn't even notice till the weekend, but then those legs started.
Yep. Seemed fine, and then just rotating legs. This is weird.
Yeah, you can't. It's this podcast's official position that you cannot trust a Sicilian. And
not
Kevin,
when his legs are showing.
I was gonna say you don't have to sign off on that, but I would love it if you did.
Sure.
All right. Okay, yeah. Like I said, this is more rapid fire than the show normally goes, but let's get through these.
This is fun.
We are going to go to the next flag, which is this one. And I'm going to have you describe this one to the listener in as much or as little detail as you would like.
All right, look, this is what I want out of a flag. All right, this is like, it's got like green for the ground, white for the sky. It's got a crowned dragon, like a grayish green, with big red wings and like a Satan's tail for a tongue, and chicken legs.
Yeah,
this is everything I want from a flag.
Agreed. Yeah, I have this one in my notes as chicken dragon with crown.
yes, no, totally, totally matches. It does what it says on the tin. Yes.
Yeah. I had to take notes. Like, I took a lot of notes on these flags just because, like I said, we're going through a few today. And I was like, I just wanted to remind myself, like, in a one line thing with maybe like 5 words top, like which one each one was. So yeah, chicken dragon with crown, I think pretty much solves this one. Although there's so much more.
This is the embodiment of every song by Slayer.
Okay.
I think. Like, if all of their entire musical catalog were to, like, come to life as one creature, probably this.
I can see it.
That's fine.
I can see it. It's fierce, it's menacing. It's a dragon, for one thing. It's got the barbed tongue, which you could argue, like, the lyrics, like the barbed tongue, like we say shit like people don't want to hear.
Yeah.
The chicken legs, I mean, those look fucking, like, I don't know if you live in Mississippi, I live in Tennessee, like, we may both have dealt with cocks in our chicken cocks in our past.
Yeah,
that can fucking spike you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've picked up a chicken and petted it and thrown that thing down when it tried to get grabby with me.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah. Now imagine doing that with this guy.
Nope. Yeah. But here's the thing. All right. So what fights dragons normally? A knight. What does this knight get if he kills it?
The gold, generally.
The best
or the horde
drumsticks in the world.
Oh, shit.
Dude, imagine you're heading back to the village. You have got like a 20-foot drumstick dragging behind you on a sackcloth.
Oh, not just one. You got to take both.
Well, yeah, sure. The horse can handle
if you can, I was going to say if you can handle it.
I say, young man, bring the ponies and go fetch the other one.
Holy shit.
That would be the best day in your village.
Yeah, I was going to say, you come back. All right. So, here's the scenario. You come back, you slay the dragon, right? Mm-hmm. Like you said. You come back, you're dragging both of them behind you, one on each arm, and you've put on the crown that the dragon is wearing.
Oh, yeah.
And you are now the king of that town, I think. Like, officially.
No, I mean, like, even without the crown, you come back with that drumstick, you're king of the town.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because like when everybody's done eating the drumstick, your scepter is the chicken leg.
Yeah, yeah, it is. The crown is like a flex. The crown is extra.
The crown is just like,
if I can carry it.
Sir, are you a king? No, my head was cold.
Dude. Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's so wild. Like, do you know the Welsh flag at all? By any chance?
I don't, but I'm willing to wager I couldn't read it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I will go ahead and show you the flag of Wales. It's this.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, they're related.
Yeah, Kick-Assatron and I, who you know in some form.
Oh, yeah.
From all the Discords and everything. We went over this flag in our British Isles episode. But, when I looked at this one that I just sent you, the one with the chicken dragon, I couldn't not see the Welsh flag because I think, one, the forked tongue, two, the
color scheme
claws
is very
and color scheme. Yeah, I think that's the three is the color scheme. Like, it's walking on a field of green or I guess a literal field of green, not a flag field of green.
Yes.
And then, top half white or top bit white in his case. And just kind of the whole sense of like, I see you there, but I'm still kind of going about my day.
Yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, no, his face is more not this shit again. Now,
agreed.
Funny story. These two flags, actually, I'm going to pull my geek card out. There's a book series I've read called The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan.
My girlfriend is reading that as we speak. Well, maybe not as we speak, but she should be. No, but yeah.
If you take these two dragons and kind of combine certain elements from both of them, this is the dragon banner from The Wheel of Time, I think. So I kind of feel like Jordan may have been looking at the Welsh flag when he thought of the banner of the dragon.
Maybe. The Welsh flag is pretty popular in the, like, vexillology community and, like, just the flag collecting community and stuff. Like, it's I ordered it today, actually.
Nice.
No lie. I ordered it among a few other ones, but I think it's a very cool flag. It flaunts several rules of vexillology that normally are a little tougher to get around, like the red on green, although I guess it does have black outlines, so it kind of gets around that. But I don't know. I think it's a good looking flag, and it's the only one of the, like, constituent parts of the UK that isn't represented on the UK flag, which is a damn shame. Because the UK flag could use this, right?
Oh, yeah, no. Can you imagine the UK flag, but this thing in the corner eating the rest of the flag?
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be badass. Just like, yeah.
It's got little, like moth holes in it, and it's just this dude up top. Like, did I do that?
Which would also just be like a badass album cover.
Oh, dude. That would be really cool.
So I'm going to ask, Lord Chicken Beast.
Yes, back to him.
Where is he from, if I may ask?
Yes, I was going to mention that and then forgot, but he is from Kazan, Russia.
Really?
Kazan.
I'm familiar with Kazan a little bit.
Yep.
Okay. It seems a little unoriginal, but okay.
Yeah, a lot of the... Actually, I'm not going to lie. A lot of the flags that I'm going to show you today are Russian. I know the first one was Czech. The second one was Sicily. This one is Russia. And I think from here on out, we've got a bit of a Russia kind of thing going on.
Well, they kind of had to rush after the break of the Soviet Union to really get flags again, didn't they?
I think so, because, we talked about it on one of the episodes, but, like, the Soviet Union flags, at least as far as the constituent countries, were very boring. They were all hammer and sickle up in the canton, and then mostly red, and then, like, colors here and there. Like,
right. Yeah.
Sometimes it's like a river down at the bottom or a green stripe on the side or whatever. But they're very boring. They were made that way for a reason, but this one,
yeah, you're all part of a constituent state, so yeah. But
we don't. Well, we kind of have made our state flags like that. So many of them, other than yours and mine, are just like the state seal on a blue background.
Yeah.
And Russia kind of like had a similar thing going, but not. I don't know. It's weird. Like when you get into like the Russian Oblast flags, a lot of them are somewhat standardized even today. But once you get into city flags is where it gets really weird.
Oh,
which this one is, yeah.
That's great though. I love our Lord and Master, the Chicken Beast.
Yeah. Do you have any? What did we name Hedgehog? We named him
Reginald.
Reginald.
Yes.
Did we? We didn't name the Sicilian one.
Well, that's the biblically accurate Sicilian.
That's a seraphim. It doesn't need a name. It's actually beyond and above names.
I'm just gonna go with a Chicken Lord.
Chicken Lord, I think, is a good name for this guy. I mean, he clearly earned the Lord part. He's got a crown on.
I feel like they might be trying to make it a cockatrice,
which is a thing that I have heard of, but am now going to Google.
It's like a lizard chicken that turns people to stone. Something like that, anyway, if I remember my D&D correctly.
Oh my god, yeah. I just Googled it, and holy shit, actually.
It's a cockatrice?
It's pretty much that, right?
Okay, well, still, Chicken Lord.
Yeah.
This is Chicken Lord, and quite frankly, I would love to see a fast food chicken joint with this guy on the sign. Welcome to Chicken Lord's.
Oh my god. I would eat there in a heartbeat.
Yeah, no. Would you like some fried macaroni on the side?
Yeah. What's like a chicken lord? What's like his vibe? I think he's got a more or less.
He's regal, man. Look at him. He does not look pissed off. He looks very pleased with himself.
I think you're right. I think he knows where he's from and he knows where he's going.
He's happy with himself.
He doesn't really care about what you have to say about it.
No. He's cool. I like him. He's ballsy.
Maybe the less we say about him, the better. We'll leave him at Chicken Lord.
Yeah.
As you step through the portal, roll perception.
That is a 7.
Nat 20.
Yeah, there you
Let's
go.
Let's go.
All
Hold on.
right. You've stepped in to the commercial break of another podcast.
Whoa. What's this like? Esther, do you only see 3 walls here? Because I think I only see 3 walls.
Eloy, I think if you pull back that curtain, there might be a 4th.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Whoa. That looks like a snail. Are we in someone's ear right now?
Wow, I hear dissonant whispers of wonderful information. I think one might be coming a Monday night.
Monday nights. Monday nights are usually pretty fun.
Yep, on my Stone of Bar speech, I can see that on Monday nights, I'm going to be listening to Spooky Dice Bag.
Spooky Dice Bag. Isn't that the thing we do?
Yeah, Monday nights, Spooky Dice Bag.
We've got to get back to our podcast, but please join us every Monday for Spooky Dice Bag on your favorite podcast app.
And I'm going to go ahead and send you another one.
Awesome.
And if you could go ahead and, briefly disguise, or if you could go ahead and briefly describe this dude.
Okay, so left side of the flag's blue, right side's red. And quite frankly, we have a polar bear holding a key.
Yeah.
A polar bear on its hind legs holding a key. And if Alaska were a kingdom, this would be the flag.
Oh, man. Yeah, if Alaska were a kingdom, this would be everything. You could even say it's like the key to the West or something like that. From Russia or whatever.
West. Yeah. This would be the Siberian flag, in my opinion. It's just like, because it's not just like, when I say polar bear, I'm afraid people are picturing like a sports mascot. This is a majestic-ass polar bear. Like, he is very regal in his personage. Look at that face.
Yeah, he looks like he takes his duty of holding this key very seriously.
Oh, yeah, no, because he knows that if he drops the key, Putin's going to have his balls.
Yeah,
Putin,
which are not pictured.
No, because
listener.
He's got the fur, and I do like the fur seems to come down in sort of a loincloth.
I know, right? Like, it almost covers up his junk.
Yeah. Which, you want that if you're going to be out in public holding up a key like this.
Right, especially somewhere where it's cold.
And he's got a lot of pride for a naked bear. I'm just going to say.
More than he should, I would argue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, not a bad design. The key kind of has this Photoshoppy, well, not Photoshoppy, like a MS Paint kind of feel to it, but still.
A little bit.
And it's an old school key. It's not like your house key. It's like, like an old school skeleton key with the 3 circles on the back end, which I've had keys like that opened like jewelry boxes.
I do like keys like that. They feel very of a different time or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're holding a key. It's like, this is important.
Right.
This is very, very important.
Mm-hmm. And I think, like, to his credit, he's giving it the proper respect, as we said.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, absolutely.
What would we name him?
Gregory.
Gregory?
Yeah, I don't know why. Or actually, no. It's Russia. Let's go with Ivan.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go like Grigor or something.
Gregor. Yes, Gregor.
Since he's Russian,
hello.
yeah.
Hello, Gregory Rasputin has been reborn as
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's a
Yes.
good strong name for this guy who's clearly got the
Gregor.
solution to everything just right above his
Yes.
head.
I hold the key to Siberia.
And he kind of does. This is the flag of Norilsk, Russia,
Norilsk.
which is a closed city in the Krasnoyarsk Krai, which I don't have to tell you what that means, but for the listener, it's pretty much like dead center in Russia, but up north. Like
Yes.
Siberia, but central.
Yes.
Yeah, as you know. And and I guess that's why it's a polar bear. The key is not immediately obvious.
Yeah.
And as far as the listener goes, I'm not going to lie, I didn't do a ton of research on this episode. I kind of wanted to just have Kevin on and riff on these. So if you want to look up, if you personally want to look up a lot of the symbolism on these flags, go for it. I am here to present them to you, and then whatever you do from that point is on you.
Yeah, if you would like to make a comic strip based on any of these characters we're throwing out, feel free.
Right. If you'd like to make a little fanfic of any of these
Yeah.
characters, hey, maybe
what?
maybe this bear meets the chicken dragon and they go on a little tryst or something. Who knows?
Yeah, they have an adventure. I know what the key is, though.
What's that?
It's the key to the liquor cabinet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. He's in Siberia. He's going to need something to keep him warm, right?
Mr. Bear, do you bring us vodka? Da. Da, I
Yeah.
bring you the key to vodka. I'm just very enthusiastic about a giant Russian polar bear with a key to the vodka. I don't know.
Yes. Is parents' liquor closet closed? Here, do you have this? I give you.
You have key, you get liquor out, everything going to be fine.
Is very old key but works.
Yeah. If does not work and smash door open is giant key.
I will go all the way back and search for more key.
I think it is legally required that I say in Soviet Russia, vodka drink you.
Yeah, I was going to ask
It
you
is-
to say that if you didn't.
Yeah, it's required that I make that joke.
Mhm.
So I wanted to get that out there. I don't want Big Daddy Putin coming for me for not making the joke. So
No, thanks. Yeah, like otherwise I was going to have to ask you to do it after we recorded, and then I was going to have to
Okay.
like edit it in, and this whole it's going to be a whole thing. So
yeah,
I'm glad
yeah,
you just kind of said it like in the natural flow of things.
yeah.
Um,
You don't know how old this flag is, do you? Like how long have they had this flag? Like 2,
that I
3
can
years.
probably look up. The thing with a lot of these Russian flags is there's not a whole lot of information on them.
Much like looking up anything involving Russia.
That's true. That's true. A lot of it has been mysteriously wiped. Yeah, I honestly I don't have it. I don't
Okay,
have it.
that's
I hate
fine.
to say that because normally I have it on this show, and I can or at least look it up and say, okay, it's 1890 whatever.
Let me guess. You went to the Wikipedia page. It's just all the text has been covered in black marker.
Maybe. Maybe there's no blue flag text under it to click on,
Yeah,
and maybe I don't
yeah.
want to do much more work than that.
Hey, that's fair.
Hey,
That's
maybe
fair.
I brought like 10 flags today, and I didn't research too much
That's
on any of
fine.
them.
I was just curious. A lot of these look fairly new, so except for Chicken Lord, who definitely has an old school medieval feel to him. He looks like he should be eating a monk.
He's got an old soul for sure.
Yeah,
Chicken
Meanwhile,
Lord
the-
does.
Yeah, Chicken Lord does. The bear just majestic. I don't want to put an age to him, but he's not an old bear.
No, no. Look at him. He's in the prime of his life right there.
Like,
Could an
this
old bear hold up a key that big? I doubt
oh
it.
yeah, no. This bear has an Xbox gamer tag.
And what is it?
Bear Hugs 69.
It's definitely Bear Hug 69.
It's Bear Hug 69.
I've played with him before.
Oh yeah, how good is
Not a team player.
it? Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, no, he picks up the objective and just runs toward the enemy, and then inevitably just gets gunned down.
Oh, okay, so he just Leroy Jenkins the whole
He-
thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, look at him.
Yeah, no, I could see that.
He's like, I got this. And just fucking like crab walk over that way or whatever.
I do like the idea of a crab walking bear running through a battlefield with a key. Oh my god.
I do too, because crab walking is definitely not what I meant, but I do like the image.
Oh yeah, no, and the bad thing is we say this and you know this is going to be in the next update to Fortnite, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah. If you can get the bear on your team.
Next release is going to be the Russian Flags edition of Fortnite.
Oh my god, dude. You will quickly see a lot of the remaining ones I have for you are from Russia. You will quickly see why that would be both a blast and a nightmare.
Speaking of, I would love to see the next one. This is going to be great.
Speaking of, yeah, I was going to say, you can probably see that I'm typing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Here is the next one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Okay,
fucking
so
go for it.
Very, very eye-jarring blue on the top of the flag, green on the bottom, which is obviously... It's a man, and I'm going to make the joke. It's a man outstanding in his field.
You had to.
Yeah.
He clearly is.
Yes. Now, the thing is, the man is definitely like a Soviet, like, proletariat type guy. You know, he's wearing that kind of outfit.
Got the little hat and the pants tucked into the boots. And
good, loyal member of the party. And he's got a tray around his neck, like, you know, a strap attached to a tray that's at waist level. And he has a big old wheel of cheese with a slice taken out of it. But the thing is, he is also cheese.
That's true. That's the whole thing. I was hoping you'd go down that road, man.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, he's the same damn color as the cheese, right?
He is the cheese. He is a cheese golem.
Yeah, like for the listener, like Kevin said, yeah, blue top half, green bottom half, so he's clearly outstanding in his field. Yes. And then, yeah, this dude is like cheddar yellow. It's not even cheddar yellow. He's just yellow. He's goldish yellow.
He's Velveeta yellow.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, guess who's hungry?
Yes.
And he's got like he's got the beard. He's got the cap. He's got a little bit of a smile, I dare say.
Yeah.
A little bit. A hint of one, if you would.
His pants tucked into his boots. The snakes can't get up there.
Hey, I'll say this.
Yeah.
He's got that unbuttoned to just below the nipples, I would say.
Yeah, this is mafia length unbuttoned almost. Like there should be hair and a gold medallion.
Yeah.
But he's a cheese golem. I don't like, that's real specific, right?
There's no two ways around it, right?
He's either a cheese golem or it's a gold statue dedicated to the bravest cheese salesman in the world.
Oh man, I hadn't even thought of him in that way. I guess like that he's like bravely marching in to sell cheese where no man has sold cheese before, kind of thing.
Yeah, no. And this guy's name is Mac.
This guy's name is
Mac
absolutely
in cheese. And he is just like the bravest fucking proletariat cheese merchant that ever lived. He gave his life for the party.
Oh, absolutely.
He gave his life to keep New Zealand Russian.
That's Mac's whole thing.
Yeah. Yep.
He's got like he's practiced. You can tell he's practiced because like his feet are like shoulder width apart. Like it's perfect.
Oh, he's got fantastic posture.
He's got great posture. Yeah, like very straight back there. It seems like he's ironed his shirt. There's very few wrinkles other than where he's tucked it in. To confusingly his boots and also I guess that's
what it looks like is he's wearing one of those long shirts with a belt around it, so like it looks a little bit like a skirt.
Yeah, I think you're right on that count.
He also looks like he's going to do a jaunty dance at the end of the day. Like that Russian dance?
Almost like he could kind of throw the cheese over his shoulder at any time and just kind of break into one, right?
Yes.
That's what I get from this.
You know what else I'm getting from this guy? He'd take a swing at you if you tried to take the cheese without asking.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him.
He's
not yoked.
He's got a smile, but
knowing smile.
A smile of confidence. He knows what's coming.
Yeah. He's got to smile like, try me.
Try
Do
me,
it.
bitch. I'll do
He's
this.
actually like, he's looking directly, like if we're like, fourth wall or whatever, like he's looking directly at the camera, and he's kind of presenting the cheese right to you as well. And it's almost like a try me kind of.
Yeah.
Especially like he's bucked up, like we said, the good posture, everything else.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, come try and take this cheese, see what happens.
Like, here's the thing: if
Fuck around,
were
find
I
out.
a party man of the CCCP, I'd be proud of this guy.
Oh yeah,
He's obviously
he takes
like,
pride in his work.
He's a good man. That Mac
He's a good cheese peasant, if you
dies
will.
for hopeless causes, but by God, does he know how to sling that cheese?
Oh yeah, actually, I don't know. This guy might get saved from the front lines in like World War II scenarios because of how good he is at cheese.
You know what? You're right.
That'd be the only thing, though.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that'd be the only thing, though. I mean, like it'd be like in a town of 300, they need their cheese guy.
Yeah,
You can't send him off.
I'd take a bullet for him.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no. Is that what you're gonna say? Like, yeah, I'd send off. Shit, I'd send off my own sons if it meant I could keep this guy around.
Yeah, no. Must send my children, Ivan and Stevanovich, to the front lines to save Mac. We need the cheese merchant here in town.
Yeah, it's the most important job in town.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
speaking of the town in question is called Lotoshino,
Lotoshino.
or yeah, I'm not going to pronounce it any better than that, so I might as well not take a second pass on it. Lotoshino.
I would love to know the story about this guy, but we're not gonna.
So, this is actually the first one that I have a little tidbit of information on.
Oh, thank
A
God.
little-
Okay.
A little crumb of cheese of information on, if you will.
Give me your bon mot of Mac.
Yes, I will do my best. So, Lotoshino, the town, was founded as a cheese factory.
Yes!
I think it was founded first as a cheese factory, and
Hell
then
yeah!
kind of like company town grows around it, and then before you know it,
Yeah.
it's a town. Yeah.
It's like a Hershey factory. It's like Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Yes!
Yeah. There's not like a whole lot more looking into it than that.
That's all you need. I mean, hell, Hershey, Pennsylvania needs a flag with a fucking marching candy bar on it.
Amen. Yes. I have not been able to find what kind of cheese, nor has anyone that I have consulted on this.
I'm gonna go with yellow.
But I think yellow's a safe bet.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely not blue cheese.
No, they would have colored it differently. I do see like a few little like holes or like, would look like little pockmark things in it, almost like Swiss cheese. It could be something that has like some kind of airy bacteria in it like that, or
Probably, or it could just be like, the artist just looked at his friend. Cheese has holes, right? Sure, why not? I've got 2 colors of yellow to work with. This is kind of important.
yeah. I've got the main one and the outline. Pick
Yeah.
one.
I really like this though. I like this flag. Like it's dumb, but like I really like this flag for some reason. I've grown attached to Mac, and I could see why you would take a bullet for him in the trenches.
Oh yeah. How could you not? Look at him.
I know.
So is Mac your favorite so far, or
Absolutely.
okay? All
Like
right.
I like all the others, but like just on a personal level, I relate to Mac.
I relate to Mac a lot, and I relate to Grape Hedgehog a lot as well. So like
Yeah.
I'm trying to find some distance between the two, but
Yeah.
as of yet I can't. Maybe by the end of this, but
Yeah. Reginald and Mac are definitely the 2 standouts so far. Mostly
yeah,
'cause I
Mac
can't
and
stand-
Reggie.
Yeah.
Let's start a whole new pod or a fucking TV show at that point. Like
Yeah.
Mac and Reggie. One is a disgruntled hedgehog. The other just wants to sell you cheese.
Can they live in a Chicago apartment together? It's like perfect strangers with flag characters.
Dude, I would love to. Honestly, yeah, at some point, because I'm sure and, God's willing, I'll have you on again. And yeah, we could write that. We could fucking
that'd
run
be
that. We could spin it off for all I care.
Cousin Reginald, I said cheese in the front of the place. What's wrong with you? Why are you down there selling the cheese? Get the fuck out of my apartment.
Oh, sorry. That's
fine.
All the laughing I'm doing in the background is the exact reason that I wanted to have you on. So it's like, it worked out.
I'm so happy when people laugh. Someone once asked me, did you have a good childhood or are you funny?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That is a dichotomy, isn't it?
I was like, well, let me tell you a joke and you be the judge.
Yeah. Yeah. Based on nothing else.
Yeah.
You tell me.
Yes. So we have a town that was founded as a cheese factory.
We have a town that was founded as a cheese factory. That was called whatever the hell it was called.
Yeah, I'm envious. It's like Borshka or something. I don't know.
We'll briefly move off Russia, although trust me that we're coming back.
Oh, good.
And we are going to get to what is known as the laser kiwi flag. Now, have you seen this one before?
I have never seen this in my life.
Okay. A lot of just a brief aside, a lot of the flag community, a lot of the people that probably listen to this have seen this one before because it came up for New Zealand's flag came up as we want a revote kind of thing. And somebody submitted this, which gained immensely in popularity. It's got like the little leaf there for the All Blacks and like all that like New Zealand stuff.
Yeah, what is it, eucalyptus or something?
I don't even remember exactly. But you can describe the rest. It's got a leaf, but other than that,
yeah, it's jet black with a white leaf and a kiwi, which not the people now, but the small potato-like bird. And it's shooting a damn laser at the side of the flag. And I'm not gonna lie, this may be the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I thought you would like this.
I am a big fan of if you're gonna go weird, and it don't get much weirder than the laser kiwi. And the fact that the laser is kiwi colored, is the color of the inside of a kiwi.
Oh yeah, they thought of everything.
It's shooting its life force.
Yeah, it really is. I'm glad that it's shooting its life force out of its eye and not its crotch area.
Or it's not shitting the laser. Or yeah, it's
straight down.
Yeah. It's
although I could see that as a pretty cool flag too.
Yeah. No, I could see that, but like there's a part of me sitting here going, a Michael Mann film, The Most Dangerous Potato. And I'm like, God, I love this. I don't even know how to explain it. Look up laser kiwi flag, god damn it.
Yeah, honestly, all you need to search is laser kiwi. You don't even need to type flag. Like, if anyone listening, search laser kiwi and you will find this thing. And it's fucking cool.
This is one of those things. If I were watching a movie and riffing on a movie, like MST style, this is the equivalent of one of those Ed Wood scenes that doesn't need to be made fun of, where you're just sitting there laughing.
And you're like, yeah, I have no notes. Like,
yeah,
that part was done perfectly. Everything else could go, but that part,
yeah. This is definitely the guy. If this were Plan 9 from outer space, this is the alien guy going, "You're so stupid, 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 stupid." This flag is perfect in every possible respect. I want to get this made and hang it in my living room. In fact, I want to use it as a curtain.
Okay. You can actually buy this one fairly easily, I think. Whoever designed it, and I'm at a loss right now. I just closed that tab, but whoever designed it, they made it in a few different colors and variations, and they basically wanted to just get it out into the world and get it kind of like how like Boating McBoatface was like the name of that British ship. Like, I think this was a very similar, like,
oh yeah,
millennials on the internet type thing.
To bring my show into it a little bit, if this hadn't become a flag, this would have become a Tulpic cryptid. This would
Okay.
have been one of those things somebody reported, and then everybody started believing in it, and that made it start getting reported more, like Slender Man.
Yeah.
Like where it's like somebody made it up on the Something Awful forums, and then people started seeing it in real life.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
laser kiwi would have been a cryptid if this
Like-
flag hadn't happened.
I could see that. And like
Yeah.
almost like I could see even like forming like a cult or a small religion around this dude. Like
I would be happy to have a little statue with a laser kiwi and just put like a peppermint candy every day in front of it as an offering.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this like out of the flags that I try and because since I've started the show, I've been buying more flags than I used to, and I used to buy
Yeah.
flags. So believe me, that's saying something. I want this one so bad. And I'm currently in a flag exchange with a couple from New Zealand, and this is not one that they're sending me, and I'm gonna have to talk to them.
Yeah, you need to reevaluate that friendship.
I think so. They're sending me
Seriously,
like the official one and the like United Tribes one and the Maori one.
Actually,
like,
the United Tribes one sounds kind of cool, but this is the king of flags.
You can't beat this.
No.
It's simple. It's yeah.
Yeah, like we should like change the American flag to something like this.
Oh, dude, yeah. Can you imagine the American flag is like a bald eagle, cryptid-ish type, like
Shooting
a bald
money
eagle,
out
but
of
not,
its
and then
mouth.
oh my god,
Just shooting hundreds rolled up out of its mouth like missiles.
dude, if that isn't the like perfect encapsulation of America, just a bald eagle shooting capital out of its mouth,
Yes.
and they're like I don't know, like 3 hands that are taller than the others, and they're grabbing it, and all the other hands are like not getting any.
And they're all just like withered zombie hands.
Yes, yes.
It's just like these big, fat, flabby arms in ill-fitting business suits, and then just little claw-like hands from like that came from under the cloak in A Christmas Story.
Little weak shit.
Yes. Please, may I have some more? I never gave you any to begin with.
I could totally see that.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh
we're
my
that
God.
anyway. We just need it represented graphically,
Yes.
which is
I'm
part of
going
why
to-
I love flags.
I'm going to share this on Twitter when it goes live, and I'm going to ask someone, please make the American flag we described.
Dude, yeah, share it on Twitter, share it on your Discord, share it
Oh.
like wherever the fuck you want, man.
Absolutely, dude.
Get this thing out
Absolutely.
there, yeah.
But yes, I am in love with Laser Kiwi. Worship Laser Kiwi at the church of your choice.
Laser Kiwi's he's a very cool guy. He doesn't give a shit about that leaf. He's actually very intentionally missing the leaf, I would say.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, why would you hit the leaf? He's
No.
going to want that later. That
Yes.
may be a cape.
Oh shit.
It could be
When
a
he's
cape.
Super Kiwi. Yeah, when he gets the feather. Actually,
Mhm.
that kind of looks like the feather from Mario. He hits
It
that.
does.
He gets the cape. Dude can fly. Fucking lasers all around, man.
Oh my God, it's like Homelander from The Boys.
It's exactly like that. It's
But a
just
kiwi.
lasers as far as the eye can laser.
I love this. I love this
Yeah.
flag. I don't
I
know what
love
else to
him.
say.
So we've named the other ones. What would you name him?
Oh my God.
I feel like he has a pretty simple name, but it's
Oh.
that's why I invited
You
you,
know what?
man. You
Can I go
name
with
him, not
Peter?
me. I think Peter's good.
Peter.
But does he go by Pete?
Oh, you know he goes by Pete.
You know he does.
Yeah. Well, he wants to go by Pete, and he tells his friends, "Hey, look, you want to call me Pete?"
Mm.
And of course, the one guy shows up. Shut up, Peter.
Yeah, that one guy is like just off screen to the left at bottom there, and he's getting lasered as we
Yes.
speak. That's
I'm
the
Pete.
one guy they called him Peter.
I'm Pete, mate.
I'll play, mate. I can't. I'm gonna have people from New Zealand on this very show like 3-4
Yeah.
weeks from now,
Uh-huh.
and the most I can offer is an Australian accent.
Please have them rate our terrible accents. I mean, I can't. Here's the problem. When you get to like Australia, New Zealand, I kind of can't do them that well. I can do a bit of a South African, a little bit, but not much. But no, love the flag. We should probably move on before like this does become a flag cult for.
Before it becomes the
Laser
entire
TV.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I got. Well, depending on time, I got one or two more to show you.
Okay, great.
I can't not show you this next one.
Oh, good.
Because it's like, God, I almost want to say like I only have one more to show you, because if I show you one after this, it's not going to do this one right.
So
because I feel like this is the end all be all of flags.
Okay.
And I know I'm building it up a lot, and that's for a reason. Because I want
Okay.
you to see this motherfucker.
What the shit? All right.
I want you to go, dude, as in depth, as detailed as you can. Give me this flag.
Okay, there's a lot to take in here.
Mm.
All right, so it's a field of piss with a river running through it. And there's a tree growing out of the piss. And like 3 bricks. And I'm not even going to say a beaver. I'm going to say a man in a beaver suit.
Yeah, I think it's exactly that.
With 1 foot up on the bricks, holding the tree. And, okay, this looks like a MS painting. It looks like an MS Paint rendition of someone from Dragon Con in a fursuit. Man, what even am I looking at? And it's so inexpertly drawn. It's just like, I don't know, like my brain's trying to shut down at this. But like journalism training, you just keep talking.
Yeah.
It's the sassy way it's got a hand on its hip, like the conquering beaver.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's damned the river ineffectively.
Yeah, there's no clear difference.
No. He's obviously built a dam. But the thing is, when beavers build dams, what do they usually build them out of?
Well, I always saw the story of the 3 little beavers, and one built it out of sticks. One was out of, I forget what, and then the other one was out of bricks, and I think the brick one had it right. That's the story that I learned.
Well, the one in the middle actually
3
built it out of
beavers.
wolf skulls, but this,
Wolf skulls.
but typically your normal beavers build them out of dead trees.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go with dead trees.
Good to know.
Now, for some reason, this beaver has built a brick dam over the river.
Well,
in effect, making a bridge.
yeah, I would say you were right in your assessment of for some reason, because I really got in there. I zoomed in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any opposable thumbs on this dude.
Wow, you're right. There's no opposable thumbs.
I see like kind of the hint of where one could be around the top of the tree, but it's not explicit. And so lacking that, I have to believe that this guy built all this with, 3 are showing. Fingers? We even call them fingers? Parts of the paw? I don't know. So yeah, without lacking opposable thumbs, I guess this is the best that he could do. He seems proud of himself.
He's very proud of himself. I mean,
say
he
that.
made some bricks.
I mean, look at that stance. That is a
I know.
conqueror's stance.
It is. Also, I noticed something. And it leads into a very bad joke. This beaver has no nose. Do you know how it smells?
I don't.
Terrible. It smells terrible.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm in my 40s.
No,
Bad
don't.
Jokes are a genetic imperative.
Do not apologize for your beaver jokes.
Okay, well, can I...
There are way
can I-
worse beaver jokes out there that have to do with...
We're doing the cleanest beaver jokes in the industry. Right
Actually,
now.
that might be literally true.
Yeah. I am going to say something about the look on this beaver's face. With its foot
Please.
up on the bricks. It's just...
Please.
I built the bridge, boss. Kids, be careful on this bridge. Yeah.
That's very much implied, if not overtly stated. In fact,
yes.
it's not overtly stated. He's kind of just built a little thing there.
He's
And while he's proud of it, I don't know how many people are going to get across that thing.
No, it's
I
definitely.
mean, look at the angles. You know, alone.
I'm starting to think that's not a tree. It's just more of a simple person's walking stick.
Could be that. Yeah.
I think he just pulled up a sapling and decided that's what he needs.
Yeah, something that he's kind of like anchored himself to the other side with it, but it's not necessarily like stuck in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me plant flag. Yeah, it's oh man, this poor guy. Good for him though.
You almost wonder how many tries it took him.
Good for him.
Agreed.
I mean, like he this is the kind of guy he tried 1 brick, and then he tried 2 bricks, and then he figured out 3 bricks.
And he's like, there's just something missing.
Yeah, I don't
one more
understand
thing.
what went wrong, boss.
But imagine like if you were in this town and you couldn't get from the yellow to the other yellow, like
Oh god.
you'd feel pretty lost, right?
This guy is a hero in his own right.
Yeah. Oh, you got to cross the blue to get to the yellow. That's what they always say.
Yeah. Do they?
Tale as old as time.
You had better parents than me, apparently.
It's on my family crest.
Oh, awesome. That's
Cross the
fantastic.
yellow to get to the blue.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it had a lot to do with me pissing myself a lot as a child,
Yeah.
but
No, I've been there. Yeah.
who hasn't?
Well, as you get older, you'll run into that again.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's that old joke of what walks on 4 legs and then 2 and then 3 and then
And then it pisses itself.
and then pisses itself.
yes.
That old joke.
That's the best joke ever. Okay, now here's the thing.
Yes.
I know it's not the Canadian flag. But if I didn't know the Canadian flag, I would have guessed the Canadian flag.
Based on the bricks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the field of piss.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Canadians are known for
Piss and bricks, yes.
Sure.
Now, where is this from? Please.
All right, so I will finally reveal this. I think maybe final one tonight. But this is the Koroshovo-Mnyovniki district of Moscow.
Of Moscow.
Yes.
Can I ask what's in the water?
You can ask, but that beaver is not allowed to answer.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not going to tell you. Look at that face. He's sworn to secrecy. He's got the 2 teeth, but other than that, dude cannot open that mouth.
This
You
has
see
got to
little stitch
put
marks?
Pussy Riot in jail, isn't it?
If
This is Beaver.
something else doesn't first, yeah.
Yeah. I'll put that rock band in the prison, Mr. Bolton.
Dude, he's so much that beaver.
Yeah.
He's that beaver that, like, I know, like, listeners, maybe at this point in the episode have looked up the flag, but when
I
we
hope
first started.
so.
Yeah.
Just from this discussion.
But I was going to say, I hope for even the listeners that haven't looked it up, I hope they get, like, a general gist of it from this. And I think they have.
That saying, sometimes you can hear an image, and this image just goes, ah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
That's the one, man.
This is amazing. Like, okay, I thought it wouldn't get better than Laser Kiwi, and I was obviously wrong.
Oh, yeah. Laser Kiwi was a stepping stone to Stepping Stone Beaver.
Oh, my
Which is pretty much what
God.
he's laying down there.
Yeah, no, I've got a name for him.
Oh, yes. What's his
this
name?
is Spinny.
This is Spinny?
Spinny the Beaver.
Spinny the Beaver.
Yeah, no, he's now my absolute favorite out of all of them. Spinny
I like
the Beaver
him.
just won.
Yeah, new cryptid alert. There's
Yep.
Spinny the Beaver, and he's operating in just northwest of Moscow, according to this.
Okay.
And
Is this why they were doing so poorly in the Ukraine at first?
he actually, yes, because
Okay.
he's actually the head of the Army Corps of Engineers.
Oh, God.
And he's stuck building brick bridges attached to trees near Moscow.
Mr. General Spinny, sir, I don't feel so good. Should we really be camping near Chernobyl?
I think it's fine. I got a bridge to build here, so you ask your supervisor. I'm sure it's fine.
Sure.
But I got to
Okay.
do a thing here with bricks in a tree.
Okay, I'll just set up this camp.
Yeah, that cough sounds good. That's a good cough. That's what we like in a cough. So,
But I'm not a smoker, sir.
Oh, even better.
You should
Even better.
should take up smoking.
You should take up smoking. It will help you so much. 9 out of 9 dentists recommend it. These are Russian dentists, to be sure.
Yes.
We didn't ask any Ukrainian dentists when we moved in here, but yeah, please continue. Please continue that.
Spinny just looks like the kind of guy that would be like one of the 9 out of 10 dentists that recommend you smoke menthols.
Oh, dude, like, if you look at the leaves on that tree, it almost looks like smoke, like, blowing from left to right.
It's green smoke. It's weed. He turned the
Dude!
tree.
Wait, is Spinny a pothead icon?
Oh, my God. We have made a new weed icon with Spinny the Beaver.
Spinny the Beaver, new weed icon. He's building a bridge between, like, his friends who, like, I just didn't get high, and his friends who, like, hey, man, try this.
Okay, left side of the flag, medical use. Right side of the flag is recreational use. And who's spanning that bridge? It's Spinny.
Who else?
Spinny, the bridge building beaver.
Who else would you get to do it?
I swear, him and his forest-made bong are ready to step forward into the 21st century and help you. Yes, you.
Yes, you, Brittany Griner.
Put her in jail, boss. God dang
Down,
it.
boy.
Spinny, quit it. Stop.
Spinny!
Sorry, boss. He just throws everyone in prison for Putin.
Oh, God. He's charged with that, but he doesn't like doing it.
He doesn't. He
You
just
can
goes out
tell.
in the woods and hits his bong and builds his bridges and then commits horrible human rights atrocities.
The funniest thing to me is that Putin thinks that he's an actual talking beaver when he's clearly a dude in a suit. Like, look at the flag. It's clearly,
oh my God.
like, beavers don't even have all these joints that this guy is
I know.
exercising.
The fucking arms are sewn onto it. I mean,
Oh, yeah, he's...
oh my God, I know who's in the suit.
Who is it?
It's Boris Yeltsin.
Oh, my God. He's back.
He's back, everybody.
And he's beaver than ever.
He's building a bridge to the future of Russia for everyone.
Oh, my God. This whole flag is a metaphor.
He's given up the vodka. He's gone straight for the weed, baby.
Yeah. The only thing that would be better, there's like a little vodka bottle on the right, like bottom right side of the flag, but then he's going for the weed that's at the top left, and it's like,
Yes.
this is the flag of personal growth.
Building bridge between alcoholism and stoners. Oh, God, this is
like only Yeltsin can.
getting down with the Yeltsin trick.
Because, yeah, if there's one thing that can build a bridge between those two communities, it's obviously Boris Yeltsin in a beaver suit. I think we can all agree on that, right?
Oh, God, yes. No, I think this is, yeah, no, there's no way anything could top this flag.
I can't, and I'm not going to try. I had other flags, but honestly, I would love to just have you on again for the rest of those later.
Okay, we can do those as a part 2. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, dude, if you're keen for it, like, I'm definitely down to have you on again, and we'll go over the rest of them. But I think you're absolutely right in that we've hit our climax
We
this
definitely
episode.
have. We have, we're spent.
Yeah, I climaxed. Did you climax?
I climaxed.
Same time?
Same time. I need a towel.
I was going to say, I thought this was a really good episode. We must have
Yeah.
climaxed at the same time. And, yeah, I think we are going to wrap it up here with Spenny. He's given us so much.
He really has. I've never seen a beaver give so much.
He really has. Like, I mean, he's given us infrastructure, if this is to be believed, and
Yes.
also just, like, a lot to talk about and think about. So
Well, he saved so many from the Great Piss Flood, so
that too.
yeah.
Yeah, he ought to get, like, whatever the highest order is. And, yeah, assuming that everything goes smoothly, Kevin will absolutely be back as a guest because this was a great fucking episode, man.
Well, thank you.
I enjoyed this a lot.
I had a fantastic time today. This has been so much fun.
I'm glad you vibed with it like instantly. So,
well, it's riffing. It's what we do.
Yeah,
it's
no,
what
we'll
we do.
absolutely have you back. Where are some places that we can find you and hear about what you've got going on?
Well, let's see. As you know, the big thing right now is the podcast. I used to do webcomics, but I haven't done webcomics in over a year or 2 years, something like that. But you can find my podcast, Supernatural Selection, a look at the unexplained with 3 professional amateurs, at supernatpod.rocks. And you can also find any information about it there. We're also on social media on Twitter, at SupernatPod. And if you want to find me personally on Twitter, I am at KotaOtan, Kotaotan. And yeah, I think that's about it. Basically, just come over, we talk about weird stuff, and we have a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know I say this every time that I have a guest on who has a podcast or really anything to plug. But absolutely go check out Supernatural Selection. It is so much fun. I've been listening to this show since way before I even started this show. And they've gone through like a few iterations of it, and I think they're on their best one right now. Like you said, you guys have like 3 regular guests or regular hosts, I should say. And you kind of just bring in like, I mean, some weeks, like even like the weekend weird ones, I shouldn't say even, but like those are the kind of like, you know, roundup episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But I love those so much because it's like you get to hear so much stuff about like what weird thing was happening in Russia. What did this weird beaver do? Or or you know, like what's new in Bigfoot? What's new in like there's been some Loch Ness news. There's obviously always news with like the Greys and various aliens, things like this. It's so much of a fun show. I don't know if the listeners know this about me, but like I'm not too much of a believer in a lot of that stuff. But even as a skeptic, you can have so much fun listening to the show because it's just like 3 dudes that you can very easily relate to talking about, you know, whether you consider it nonsense or like really interesting. Oftentimes it's both.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I mean, 1 to 2/3 of the podcast thinks it's nonsense too. So, I mean, we've got me, Mike the Skeptic, who is our skeptic, and I love doing the Weekend Weird because a lot of times Mike gets to do science and tech news and really goes off on a tear about something. And
yeah, like he'll hammer down on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And David's like the sort of the middle ground. He's a skeptical believer, and I am a skeptical believer that gets way too excited about things.
Yeah, and that's what I love about the show is like how excited you guys are. Like, I mean, maybe with Mike's exception, although Mike gets excited about the shit that Mike gets excited about.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, everybody gets excited about something. So,
but that's what I love about your show, and why I was like so excited to have you on here. I know, like, I was hoping to have you on like episode 4 or 5, but like, we finally worked it out. We're gonna work it out for another one, so you guys, as listeners, can look forward to that. I'm sure that you loved this episode. I know I did.
Well, like I said, I had a ball, and I will be happy to come back.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Like anytime, you just message me. And as far as my plugs, you guys, if you're regular listeners, probably know the ones. But if you go to flagged.rocks, similar to your .rocks, but flagged.rocks, you can find all of our links there, including the Kickstarter that helps Kevin out. And yeah, definitely. I've donated a bit, and listeners, if you like this episode and you want this dude to do well, which I think you do, then yeah, go ahead and head on over there.
All I can say about that is, American healthcare system. Gotta love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you're a cool fan of the show, then follow us at flagged4 content on all the social medias. And you can follow me personally at Darth Play-Doh, exactly how it sounds. And I think that's about it. And, Kevin, I've been struggling. I've been having a little bit of problems with signing off from the show
Oh,
trying
yeah?
to get like, yeah, because I kind of had like a cheesy little like, oh, well, bye type thing going on.
Yeah.
And and I know like you run a podcast and you might be better at this than I am. I'm historically
Maybe.
bad at closing this thing. So I've been asking my guests if they know a good way of signing off to a flag podcast. And, if you have something, I'm all ears.
Well, like at the end of the day in the military, we've run down the flagpole. So until next time, let your freak flag fly.
There we go. That was it. That was it. No, that's great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on.
Again, my pleasure.
Couldn't have enjoyed this more. This was great. And yeah, I'll see you next time.
I'm not going back. We must plow forward.
I didn't even notice the no pants thing, but
No pants. My pleasure. I climaxed.